This is another part off the back of a Marantz amplifier, phono inputs. It's nice they came in a little cluster of 4. I actually have about 3 or 4 of these up for sale, and this one sold for $15. This is the second of 2 HO gauge locomotives, shifter tender models. And this one I took a best offer of $25, down from the $30 asking price. This is the hood scoop off of a 1976 Mustang II. These are kind of hard to come by, and even in this condition where it's got one of the mounting posts is broke and the other 3 only have one mounting bolt on it, this still sold for $130. And like a lot of Mustang parts, this is going to Europe, Greece as a matter of fact, via the global shipping program. This is a framed photo of a early balloon experiment called Project Stratosphere, conducted in July of 1959, a little town just north of St. Paul, Minnesota. The photo slipped down in its matting over the years and faded quite a bit. That's the actual color down below the golden prairie grass, but you can still make out most of what was going on. And I found this at a garage sale. Actually, I first saw it at a garage sale. Someone was handling his father's estate and said that he probably wasn't going to want to sell this when I saw it and asked about it. A couple months later at a tiny little thrift store north of Sioux Falls, there it was for sale, and I got it for $3. Thinking that somebody's going to want this for some sort of historical significance. But it's been over a year, and I did get my full price of $30 for it. Another mailbox has sold. This one obviously was painted at one time. That's your standard rural type mailbox. This one's made by the Superior Sheet Metal Company, Indianapolis. And actually, when I bought this, there was a bunch of wood, or a couple pieces of wood, I should say, were attached to the bottom, and big nails needed to get out of there. I had to put a little effort into this, but it was only a couple dollars at a garage sale, and it sold on a best offer of $33. This is a brake pedal arm, along with the pedal pad, rubber pad. And this is for a Mustang II, 74 to 78. I put this up thinking somebody may want this if they're converting their manual transmission car to an automatic. They would need this because it's got the bigger pedal. And I was able to take a best offer of $65 on this. I did have it priced at $100, but it's been up since last year. This is a black Carhartt vest, size 2XL. Of course, these always sell well. It's got a little bit of a, I don't know what that is. I think it's a sun fade. But I had this priced at $60, but I've had it for a while, so I took a best offer of $40. This was just a church sale find for, I believe it was $2. Another promo model. This is a 1964 Ford Galaxy coupe, or actually it's sort of a fastback coupe. And this is very rare. I did price it at $200, but after I think I did that last fall, and so I took a $130 offer. This is a small 8-inch globe made by Artline, and it's already packed up in its original box, so I'm not going to take it out. But I've had this for quite a while. I found it at a garage sale 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago, and I had it for sale at varying prices, lowering it down to about $100, and finally got a $50 offer on it. Easy to pack. This is the second of a couple canoe paddles, or kayak paddles. They're kind of short. It's sold. They both sold for $30. This one being sort of mahogany and oak. Just a few dollars at a garage sale. These are insoles for Brooks. They're the linear platform ones. I grabbed these for free at a garage sale a couple years ago and put them up for $12.99 a pair. And finally, I got a bite. Somebody bought 2 pair for 25 bucks. Monday morning, had about 6 sales yesterday, and 3 of them haven't paid yet. So hopefully that'll clear it up, get cleared up. This is a Walthers HO F100 1966 pickup truck. And this sold for $20. This is an old trucker's hat from the Campbell Soup Factory in Worthington, Minnesota, which is in the southwest. Oh, you can see it right there on the map. Southwest corner of Minnesota, just off of I-90. Typical trucker style hat. A little bit of dirt on it. And it's funny, I got a couple of offers from overseas for $15. I have this priced at $30. And both times I went back with $20, and then one of the offers came back, exact same, $15. I just ignored it. I was thinking about blocking him. And then it sold full price to someone here in the States. $30. Another Corvette tin sign sold. I picked up about 4 or 5 of these in a box lot from an auction a couple years ago. And I've only sold a couple, but you know, for 10 bucks a piece, they were easy just to list and put up and wait. And the second one sold. I've got 3 or 4 of these left. 10 bucks a piece. This is an empty 7.5-inch tape reel made by TDK, and I've never seen one before. Thought it was rather rare, brand new. A little label here for it. And so I priced it at $30. This was probably 2 years ago. And I don't know, about a year ago, I got a message from somebody just incensed that I would charge so much for an empty tape reel. Of course, I just ignored it and stuck to my guns and got a $20 offer yesterday and took that right away. This is a Carver power amp. Pretty bland as far as amplifiers go. This one being a M200T. And I picked this up quite a while ago and had it priced at about $280. Finally took a best offer of $200 for it. And it's going overseas on the global shipping program. This is a crescent moon shaped shadow box with a mirror. A little scroll work. Matter of fact, it's made by Scroll Products, Rockford, Illinois. Model number 734. That was always nice to have. I don't know if people look these up that way or not, but this was just a couple dollars at a garage sale, and I took a chance on it because I know shadow boxes can be popular, but I've never seen one quite like this. And this one sold for $30. This is a golf style hat. It's actually put up by Snap-on. Looks unworn and made in America. K Products. And I thought this would sell for 20 bucks really quick, but it's been in the inventory for a year now. So I took a $12 offer on it. Oh, Sansui stereo amplifier receiver. It's a model 221. And I bought this from a guy who advertises on Facebook Marketplace. And I really wasn't going to buy it after I saw it, even though it's in great shape. I couldn't get him down below 50 bucks on it. But I decided to prime the pump, as it were, as the guy had a bunch of nice turntables. Very expensive ones. And so perhaps, and he mentioned that he might be willing to sell them in the future. So I bought this, cleaned it up, made sure everything worked great on it. And it sold in about 3 months on Together. Haven't had a sale on Together this year. This is the first one. And this sold for $180.
Blue. Blue. Blue.